Hi, it's Owen from Your PE and we're on lesson 1 of object control. By the end of today's lesson, you should be able to explain how to correctly roll or slide an object along the floor. You should be able to display this skill and then also apply rolling and reaction skills into games with others or with yourself. For this lesson, you will need an object that you can roll along the floor and some empty bottles or socks that you can use as targets. In this lesson we're going to be working on the skill of rolling, so you need an object that you can roll along the floor. Here we're using a Satsuma, but you may have a tennis ball or something else in the house that you can use instead. Behind me, what I set out on the floor is a square using 4 socks to create a target area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be rolling my orange along the floor, trying to make it stop inside the square. If I can make it land in the square 3 times, I'm going to take a step back to make the activity harder by rolling the orange further. To get into our correct bowling position, we want to step forward with the opposite foot to our throwing hand, get down nice and low and sweep the floor as we roll our ball towards our target. After rolling the ball, our hand should be finishing pointing towards our target. So to increase the difficulty of the activity, we can start to move further away, but if you don't have space available, what we can start to do instead is make the square smaller, make it a smaller target for us to aim towards. So for this activity, we're now going to be using 6 empty plastic bottles to create a triangle of bowling pins along the floor to make our bowling alley. You're going to have 2 bowls of your orange to see how many pins you can knock down, getting 1 point for every pin. How many points can you score? What we've also done is place 1 special bottle at the back of the pins for double points, meaning that you can score a total of 7 points if we knock down all the pins.
Again, we want to use our underarm roll technique. To make the activity easier, we can move the pins closer together, use a larger ball, move closer to the pins or allow more balls, or to make it harder, we can move the pins further apart or move further away.
So for your final activity, you're going to continue with your partner, but you're going to split the bottles 3 each. Behind me, I've got 3 bottles on the floor that I've spread out evenly in a line, and my partner has got 3 bottles on the floor as well. The aim of the game is to try and roll the orange or your object to try and knock down your partner's bottles. Every time a bottle's knocked down, it stays down. The first person to knock down all their partner's bottles is the winner.
So for the first stage of this game, the targets are left open to purely test our rolling accuracy, trying to knock down our opponent's targets. You can make it more challenging by moving the targets further apart, or make it easier by moving the targets closer together. And now to progress the activity, we're going to stand in front of our bottles as defenders, using our reaction skills to try and defend and our rolling accuracy to try and attack our partner's bottles.